So Lisa silly behind knew all the while what she was saying the whole time. Because in my last review, I said, you know what, y'all, Lisa real dumb. She don't know nothing about nothing. She actually thinks what she is saying. She actually thinks that what she said was not wrong. Come to find out, all the while, this heifer knew what she said was rude and worth a beat down. Girl, oh no, Lisa, you can no, 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 no. Mm-mm. No, no, no. Anyway, hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle and this is the Belle Perspective. And today I'm here to talk about the Real Housewives of Miami. This is season 6, episode 16, Adios Mexico. Okay, if you're new to my channel, I talk about reality TV, books, movies, all kinds of things on this channel. So if you're looking for an internet community, you found one, go ahead and subscribe. If you're returning, hey girl, hey person, hey, because we are affirming around here. You already know the drill. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the episode. And don't forget to like this video before you leave. Let's get into the review. So we're still in Mexico and all the girls are doing their thing. We're seeing the girls put on their makeup and get ready because they're about to go shopping. Alexia calls Todd. Lisa calls Jody. She's telling him she hasn't showered. I'm like, girl, then why are you putting makeup on? Girl, go shower. That's so nasty. Listen, my girl, you had Terry, my grandma, had Terry found out that you ain't take no bath the morning of, or the night after, or the evening after the day. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. Anyway, so she on the phone with Jody. She's talking about how she signed the settlement document. This is like a big thing for her. She's on edge. She doesn't know if she's gonna go back on trial. And I'm thinking to myself, girl, you need a therapist badly. Out of all the money that you spent to put them damn fillers in your head, you need to go get you a therapist because, girl, this is crazy. Everybody cannot be your emotional support dog, like for real. Okay, so Nicole comes in to check on Lisa, and you know what? I love Dr. Nicole. I originally thought that she was going to be the problem on this show, but she actually is so down to earth, and I love her. I really do. And she rich, so I really love her. Okay. Anyway, so she comes in and she wants to, support Lisa, and they recap the night before after Kiki had just got into her ass, as she should. Okay, and she's saying, we understand that you have gone through a lot of things. So I wanted to come in and just show some support to you. Like, how are you doing? What's going on? And so we find out a little bit more about Lisa's story. Lisa left home at 16. So it's very similar to Kiki's story, okay? Which is all the more reason why I wanted to jump across the sofa and smack Lisa in the face during this episode, because I said, Heifer, when Kiki was being vulnerable with you and told you she got kicked out the house at 15 and your behind left at 16, and you try to tell her, girl, oh hell, girl, I would never look at Lisa the same way. And quiet as it's kept, I heard she a trumper, and I can't. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, no, no, no. Anyway, okay, so she left home at 16. I think her parents were separated, but they were under the same house. But it was awkward because her mama never stayed in the same bedroom. So there was a lot of tension, a lot of just unresolved issue. And you can see why she has serious issues in the way that every time she started talking, I was like, girl, you really need to get you a therapist, girl. This is a lot of unchecked behavior, and I just, girl, please, okay. Anyway, she talks about how she's always lived with some guy and how some guy has supported her, which has turned into her habit, and which is the reason why she's in this situation. Girl, therapy. I'm waiting for someone to say this to her. Girl, you need to go to therapy. I thought Dr. Nicole was actually going to say that to her. I'm waiting. Somebody be like, girl, you need to go to therapy. Here's the card to my therapist. Girl, call her. Okay. You need it. Go. All right. So they kind of also commiserate on the fact that both their dads have weird relationships with them. We already know Dr. Nicole's dad. And while I understand that it is important to accept your parents for who they are, because they're just people that have issues that fucked around and had kids, I still just, why are all the fucked up people having kids? I just hate that. I hate that. It feels like all the terrible people have kids, and then all the people who would be great parents don't have kids or have a hard time having children. It's just so, anyway. So they talk about their relationship with their dads, and Nicole talks about how she's going to be meeting her dad's girlfriend, and we see that later on in the episode. Um, yeah. We also find out that Gertie is still sick. Now, I kind of felt a little bit bad because I did ride Gertie last week about her being sick. I'm gonna just keep my opinion to myself because I felt like I was a little bit insensitive. So Gertie is sick again. This time she has like a cough and things like that. So hopefully Gertie's doing well, especially in the condition that she's in. All the girls come down to meet in the lobby later on, and they're about to go to this market. I really like the market because it was just so colorful. There was just so much going on in the market, and I love that kind of stuff, like just bright colors, so much to look at and see. I probably would be there all day, quiet as it's kept. So I probably wouldn't buy nothing like that because I don't want to. That's like a lot of junk, right, to buy, but just to look at it and look and see. I love that kind of thing. So anyway. Kiki pulls Lisa aside, and we already see Kiki already like approaching Lisa, saying hello, how you doing? She not being nasty. So shout out to Kiki for that, because child, I'm petty as fuck. I would not even be speaking to that bitch. I'd just be looking at her like moving on, you know. So shout out to Kiki for that. So Kiki pulls Lisa aside and tries to, you know, offer an apology again. She takes off her sunglasses and says, listen, I want you to see me face to face, and I want you to know that I'm apologetic. Lisa finally stops and says, I'm sorry, you know, I was saying the wrong thing. I shouldn't have said that I can't fix your childhood trauma. I've been fighting. And with Lenny, and here I am coming in here fighting with you. And while I would have been Kiki accepting her apology, I still keep my good eye on her, for real. Because at this point, we've already identified how she would operate, and it's just not something that that's not somebody I would want to have on my team. Okay, like, let's be for real. Actually, let me back up just a little bit. On their way to the market, they took separate vehicles, and Kiki was saying that she wants Lisa to be more involved with her life. And Marisol was like, girl, keep wishing on a star, because Lisa is so self-absorbed. I was telling her that me and my husband, which is not her husband for real, but they together, I guess. They, for, you know, they're life partners. She said, me and my husband are about to renew our vows in Scotland. She didn't even know who I was talking about. Lisa will forever. We know her for 15 years. That girl will forever and always be wrapped up in herself. And I said, you know what? That is the worst. That is the worst way to be remembered. When you die, the only thing that people remembered about you is that you were self-centered. That, quiet as it's kept, if you die and that's the type of legacy you leave, because that's what a real legacy is, not going around having a whole bunch of kids. Okay. Anyway, for the niggas out there that's confused, you ain't nobody even gonna show up to your funeral. Won't nobody show up to your funeral because you were so selfish that they don't even want you, so off-putting, don't nobody want to fool with you. That is the word. I would never want to live like I will always want to be remembered as somebody who was giving, someone who was caring, who tried their best, even though I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? Like, that's, anyway. Moving on. So they wrap their drama up for now, right? We put a pin in it for now. Lisa and Nicole actually have to leave early because Lisa has court Date, and Dr. Nicole probably has to work or something like that. Oh, and I forgot also, while they were at the market, girl, why Kiki was over there eating crickets? Now, I know that that's like a delicacy and stuff, because I've been to like farmers markets and some of those organic grocery stores like Mom's and Whole Foods and, you know, Trader Joe's and places like that. And they have crickets that are like seasoned. I saw somebody like lemon pepper crickets. I was like, that's not, let me not say it's nasty. That's an interesting delicacy. Child, Kiki popped them things in her mouth like it wasn't nothing. Girl, that's nasty. I'm sorry. I can't, I was trying to be polite, but girl, oh no. Oh no. So it's Nicole and Julia's birthday, and they kind of flash back to last year, where there was a whole lot of tension between Adriana and Alexia and Marisol. It was just a lot of drama last year. So thank God we're in a better place. So they're at dinner. Gertie is still sick. We know that Larsa is working on this tequila brand. She said she couldn't do it years ago when she was with Scotty, but now she's, you know, able to do it. You know, she's got a lot of free time on her hands. She spent $800,000. I said, you know what? For somebody to say that they were a hustler and they were able to get it out the mud, girl, not a lot of people were able to say that they spent $800,000 on a tequila brand. She sit up there and try to make it seem like she's independent and she had to do everything for herself. Shout out to Alexia. First of all, shout out to Alexia for for the last 2 episodes. Alexia has been on point, okay? She was like, child, bye. Like, I hear what you saying, that you independent and all this other stuff. That's great for you, but you acting like wasn't nobody else independent in this group. That's not the truth. And let's be for real, okay? You still getting half of Scotty retirement money. I said, I know that's fucking right. Tell that bitch for real. Because you are not going to sit up here and try to act like this tequila brand is another hustle that you just came up with. No, you using Scotty money. And I'm not mad at it, okay? Quiet as it's kept. If I had a Scotty bitch, I wouldn't be working neither, okay? But also, we're not going to sit up here and act like you ain't have to sit on somebody's dick, okay, to get what you got. So don't do that, mama. Let's be for real, okay? Shout out to Kiki, who needs to be a housewife. Seriously. Okay. So they fool around. You know, it's birthday time and they got a pinata. If Marisol don't have nothing, Marisol gonna have you a pinata, girl. I was like, you always got a goddamn pinata, girl. And that pinata always gonna have some dick in it. It's either gonna have dildos in it or it's gonna be in the shape of a dick. I said, girl, Marisol, do you get enough dick at home? Are you getting dick down at home? Because baby, it would not be on my mind if I was getting enough of it. Okay, it wouldn't be on my mind if I was getting enough of it, Marisol. But anyway, okay. So they pass around the dildo. They're at dinner. And I'm like, girl, this is so inappropriate, but whatever. This is housewife culture. So this is what they're going to do. They having the girls dig their hand into the pinata and they playing with dildos, fooling around. They bring out the cake. They're having all this conversation. They're doing the things, right? Larsa pitches a question. What's one thing about one of the girls that you would like to take? Because a trait about them that you would love, that you love, that you would like to have for yourself. I think Alexia says Kiki that, Kiki always lights up a room and all that stuff. And I love that. Kiki needs to be a housewife, y'all. She really does. Okay. So, they asked Adriana. Adriana was like, you know what, Larsa, I'd take Marcus. I said, girl, girl, you quiet as it's kept. I know a good friend. Shout out to her. I'm gonna call her CC. Shout out to CC. I know she watches my channel or listens to my reviews. She low key rooting for Larsa and Marcus. Baby, I am not. Quiet as it's kept. Marcus look like he don't wash regularly. Okay, he look like he keep food in his beard to save for later. That's the type of dude he looked. He just don't. He looks so unkept to me. And lazy. And that may not be the case, but that's the vibe I get from him. I'ma just be honest, okay? Anyway, again, we got Larsa talking about something. She worked very hard. She want Alexia to support. Alexia was like, girl, okay. Move along, girl, move along. She then hands out these necklaces with the logo for, I don't know if it's called Elahu or I don't know what it was called. I didn't write it down. I didn't care, okay? So she gives out these diamond necklaces. Kiki was like, I know this bitch didn't. I gave her a diamond necklace and she gives me a diamond necklace and it's got her logo on it. So I'm a walking billboard. Are you crazy? Are you for real? Quiet as it's kept. Did y'all see that logo? Did it look like a vagina to you? I was like, is this for JJ? This looked like cooch. It looked like cooch. It really did. I was like, okay, girl. Larsa is nobody's friend. Y'all gonna get enough of her. Y'all gonna get enough of her. Okay. Now, as they're talking about Marcus and the whole, situation with Adriana wanting to take him for a night or whatever, they go in and start talking about, are you jealous of Marcus, Larsa? This Julia, the new bone collector child, she ain't got no nuts going on. So she says, no, I'm not. I don't think so. She talking her Kardashian voice. I don't think so. I'm not really. I love him. He loves me. We're doing our thing. And right? Okay. So then they ask if Michael Jordan is approving of their relationship. She says, yeah, the family loves us. At first my side was like, no. And then his side was like, no. I'm like, girl, you 50, girl. What side did you have, girl? Who cares? Like your grown ass parents, your old ass parents cared about you dating somebody. Girl, no, not because his parents being like, who the hell is this woman? But anyway, whatever. Okay. So they end up having a good time, cake smashing. I don't like when people smash people's cakes in people's faces for their birthday. I think that that's just so rude. Don't do that. Like, this is that person's birthday. Let them be at their best, right? Let them look their best that whole day, right? It's their birthday. But anyway, if Kiki wasn't mad, fine. But bitch, you do some shit like that to me, we fighting in the motherfucking street. You hear me? Bitch, I'm fighting your ass. Do not put no goddamn cake in my face. It's my birthday, bitch. I'm fighting you. For real, we fighting. Anyway, you got physical. I'm just have to match your energy. Okay. Anyway, so we get back to Miami. Alexia and Frankie are still working with the Demoya Foundation, working towards getting Frankie to be a lot more independent. Alexia is the helicopter mom per usual, but we understand why. But it's also harming Frankie, right? Frankie need to be able to get into an Uber. Alexia ain't gonna be around forever. Peter ain't gonna be around forever. Quiet as it's kept. Peter making all these demands about no, we're not gonna put him in the Uber and all this other stuff. But we see in the next episode when Alexia was like, "Can you be Frankie's guardian?" He hesitating. Maybe that might have been editing, but still, you hesitating to be Frankie's guardian, but you trying to dictate what he does and when he wants to do it. So you want to keep him dependent, but don't want to take care of him so he can depend on you. Child, Peter, go sit down. Anyway, I'm not a big fan of her oldest son, friend. I'm not a big fan of her oldest son. I don't like him. He's very self-centered to me, and he doesn't have it together. Anyway, so Miss Demoya, she was gathering Alexia. Girl, get up and go. No, none of this, all this foolishness, okay? Drop him off. Don't you even come in the door. Drop him off. Let him walk to the door by himself. I said, I know that's right. Okay. Lisa and Jody. Again, Lisa talking about the whole settlement, all this other foolishness. We find out that Lenny agreed to build Lisa a house on the water. He actually chose the house plans that Jody had. He posted them on some sort of site, and I guess Lenny found them. The irony of that, I'm not sure. The story still sounds just a little bit like, girl, what's going on? But I don't know. So y'all fill in the gaps if there's something that I'm like, girl, what the hell? How did that even happen? It's a 6-bedroom house and jacuzzis and all this other stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. So congratulations, Lisa Child. Anyway, Nicole meets with her dad. Now they playing this music. First of all, Nicole is she is it. I love her. I love Dr. Nicole. She really is a rich ass bitch, and I'm not mad at it. So they playing this song called "Give Me the Money." I just want the money. As Dr. Nicole's dad, Mike, I think, walks in with his little girlfriend, Isis. I said, of course her name is Isis. That's the perfect name for a girl like this man is fooling with. Okay. I saw them pants before they show her face. I was like, what? Oh God, these pants is a no for me. But I'm gonna try to give her a chance. Okay. So she walks in. She brings Dr. Nicole her natural products. I said, girl, don't throw them things away, child. She looking for free promo. Throw that shit away, girl. No, ma'am. Okay? No, ma'am. You will not be getting free press on my show, bitch. Okay? I'm gonna stop being petty. But no, for real, no free promo. Throw this shit out. Okay? Anyway, they are first of all, it sounds like they daddy. It sounds like they daddy. It sounds like Dr. Nicole daddy is like, listen, I want a baby. If your uterus can't do it, I'll find somebody else to do it. It sounds like he ain't even committed to this relationship. So I'm like, why the hell would you have this woman come meet your daughter if you're not even for real about this girl? It sounds like you all over the place your damn self. Anyway, again, why do irresponsible people be having kids? I don't understand. Why? But if you're responsible, probably wouldn't have kids anyway. So anyway, long story short, or if you're an irresponsible person, you would probably not be responsible about having kids. So anyway, that makes sense. So they talk. It sounds like Miguel or Mike got his one foot out the door, and we'll see how that goes. RIP to him, because I believe he passed on. So anyway, Dr. Nicole in the confessional says she was like, would y'all share rooms if y'all both got pregnant at the same time? Dr. Nicole was like, hell no, I'm renting a suite. Okay. I said, I know that's right, you rich ass bitch. She was like, no, hell no, I'm sharing a suite. And I'd buy the whole floor if that bitch ever tried to get anywhere near me. I said, oh, I know that's motherfucking right. Okay. Anyway, Julia and Alexia get together. They're making guava jam. I think Julia made raspberry jam when she was in Russia, and Alexia made guava jam when she was in Cuba or something like that. So they connected off that. It's cute to see them. I like seeing Julia and Alexia. I feel like Julia and Alexia's relationship, I feel like it's bringing out the best in Alexia. Because before, Alexia was with Marisol. Marisol don't bring out the best in Alexia. I'm going to be for real. Marisol don't bring out the best in Alexia. Separate, both of them separate, they're good. Together, it's just it's not a good combination. So they showed the article where Michael Jordan was like, hell no. Okay. Like I don't see it for Larsa, and I don't see it with Larsa with my son. Right. So that article's coming out. All the girls are talking about it. They're like, girl, Larsa told us everything was fine. Is she delusional? Got to be delusional. And shout out to Adriana. She is always going to take a shot at the Kardashians, because when Kiki, Larsa, and Adriana get together, they're playing pickleball or tennis or some bullshit. I don't know what it was, Chad, but you bounce the ball back and forth. Okay, I don't know what it was. Larsa shows a picture of the flowers that Marcus gave her, and she was like, "Oh, look at the flowers Marcus got me. He said I'm a great mom and a great wife." And they were like, "Wait a minute, now, bitch. Now, wait a minute, now, hold on, because the last thing I saw was Michael Jordan saying that he ain't with you and he don't like you like that and he don't want you." She was like, "Well, behind closed doors, he's fine with it." Adrian was like, "I don't know." Larsa's like one of them little kids who be putting the bags over their head and think nobody see their ass. Girl, we see you, girl. And just because you using this little Kardashian voice, that don't nobody see you. I said, "Oh, girl." Adriana was getting her together. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. Anyway, the way that I'm just like, Larsa, girl, for real. Like, you could tell something isn't right. You can tell something is off just when she talks about it. Even prior to the article coming out, even prior to the headline, it still felt like something was off. But y'all heard that Marcus and Larsa supposed to have broke up. She supposed to had, scrubbed her Instagram with his pictures and all this other stuff. Child, ain't no telling. And now then we're seeing again them together with a rock on her hand. Girl, ain't no telling. I don't even keep up with Larsa like that because I don't like that bitch. You know I don't like that bitch. But I don't know, child. We'll see. We'll see. Do I think it's a stunt? Absolutely. Do I think it's a stunt in a show? Absolutely. Do I think this is a fake ass relationship? Yes, I do. I don't think it's real. I don't think they're for real. I really don't. I'm being honest with myself, and I hope Larsa start being honest with herself too. Okay. Anyway, y'all get down in the comments. I think the season finale is happening next week or the week after. I'm not sure. I forgot, but the season is about to wrap up. So y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about the episode. Don't forget to like this video before you leave, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.